What's up guys, my name is Marwa and welcome to this episode. I'm gonna teach you about the biggest scam in Cuba. And what does it involve? Money, dinero. You losing your money, like losing your money. Money. So stay tuned and enjoy the video.
All I need is you, baby.
Welcome back to this YouTube video, and today I'm gonna show you how to avoid one of the biggest scams in Cuba. As I speak, I'm just in the house here, and I decided just to tell you this, man. I want to share with you how I was scammed and how to get out of it. You know, being scammed is just, it involves money or maybe you losing your property, which is very sad, you know, as a traveler. So today I'm going to teach you about how the scam works and how you should avoid it. So here we have 1 peso. I don't know if you can see. That's 1 peso, Cuban peso. And even right here, it has that 1 on it. You can see 1. So this 1 peso represents $1. 1 peso represents $1. Okay. So this, I mean dollar, US dollar. Everything I'm saying dollar here is US. Yeah, not Canadian or any other. And this is $1. So this is $1. Which is 1 Cuban, they call it peso, okay, un peso, but they also call it usus. I don't know, it's usus, but coup, okay. So this is 1 peso. So this, okay, and this are equivalent, okay. So those are equivalent to $1 American. And that money, okay, so this is one peso, Cuban peso, and this is 1 Cuban peso. So in total there are 2, okay, so I have 2, and 2 of them equal to this. This is 50. So here becomes the trick. 2 Cuban pesos equals to 50 Cuban local currency. Local currency. Local currency. So local currency. This is really a mind game, so you have to be very, very tricky and very keen. So local currency. So I'm gonna teach you, okay? So 50, it means 25. Half of this is equals to $1. 50 of this is equals to $1. No, I mean, sorry, 25 of this equals to $1, which is the same as this 1, okay. So here is now where things get worse. This is a big scam, and a lot of Cubans take advantage of it and they scam you like shit, man. So in Cuba, people use 3 types of currency. Number 1 is the dollar, American dollar, okay. Number 2 is the local currency. This is the local currency. This is the local currency, okay. Local Cuban currency, and you can see how it is. Like that's how it looks like, okay. And number 3, we have tourists Cuban currency, not local, tourist Cuban currency, 20. Okay, so this is 20. And you can see this 20 is for the tourists and this 20 is for the locals. So I want you to see something different. So we're gonna like put them together and you see the difference, okay? So tell me the difference, what you see right there. You see the difference? What's the difference? This local is very light and looks like not valuable, very light, okay? Very, very light, okay? But the other one has this coloring. You see, it has this type of colors, very beautiful colors, but the other one has nothing. Look, the other one has nothing. Looks super local. But this one is well designed, and even it's a little thick, heavier. The texture is heavier. But this other one is more of a paper. Yeah, and you can see that is the difference. I'm trying to show you the difference. So in other words, all local currencies are more plain like that, nothing. But other local Cuban touristic currency looks like this. It has these colors. You see these colors here, these colors. This is 20. You can look at, for example, a 3 looks the same, a lot of colors. And we have, let's say a 1. I'm looking for 1. This is 1. It still has those colors, you see. But with the local currency, this is 100. Okay, 100, nothing. It's not colored. This is 10. 10, nothing. It's not colored. You see, there's no color at all. So that's how the scam works. So this is how people will scam you through this money. So let's say, let me give you just my story. Maybe my story will be so relevant in making this video. So yesterday I went to a restaurant and I asked for a hamburger, and I asked for a hamburger with a chicken sandwich, okay, and a bottle of Fanta, type of drink. So all that should have costed me around at most like $3 to $5, $3 to $5 at most. But what these guys told me, they told me I need to pay them 53, and they didn't say, like, they never gave me like the currency name. They just said 53. I asked, hey, ¿cuánto cuesta? How much does this cost? And they said 53. So it's like, oh, 53. So when I went to the bank, all that they can give you is this money. As a foreigner, they can't give you local currency. They give you this money, and this money is, one of this equals to $1, so it's totally equal, okay? But when you go to change it in the bank, you have to pay tax for each dollar. So instead of them giving you, let's say 1 to 1, they'll give you like 1 to 0.86. So in other words, they take like 0.14 of each dollar that you give them. They take that percentage of cents from each dollar, okay? So they gave me this. So when I went to the restaurant, they told me 53, okay? So I gave them 3 of these, because 3 of this is 60, and they gave me the change. They gave me 7 of this, okay? But remember, this is equivalent to $1, so it means I paid $53 for a meal which would generally have costed me, or would have costed me $3 to $5, but I paid 63 of this. And when you pay them, they keep quiet. They don't even talk. They can't tell you that this money is maybe high, is everything. They don't say anything. So they keep quiet. And mostly if you give these local businesses like dollars, they really don't like dollars, because when they change that dollar, the government will take some money from each dollar. So most of the time, they will ask you for either this money or the local currency. The local currency, where's my local currency? Yeah, or this local currency, which this is like 10, or I can use the 20 or this. They'll ask you for this, but mostly because you're a foreigner, you'll not have access to this. Nobody will give you this money in Cuba. People will only be giving you this. Okay, so that's how they scam you. So they scam you through confusing you with the currency. Cuba accepts 3 currencies, as I've said: the dollar, the Swiss. I don't know how. This is the name of. This is how it looks, and I don't see. It has no name, but they have its local name called Swiss, something like that. Swiss, yeah. Okay, so this is 1. So they confuse you with that money, and they take everything you have, man. Everything. So you'll be like, man, I just maybe changed dollars to this, but my money is over like in seconds. So, and that's how they do. So when they did that to me, for example, I woke up in the morning, I went to a local market to buy bananas, and I was like, man, I want to buy some bananas because maybe I need some energy and stuff, and let me find them from a local market. So I went to a local market. So they were selling one banana for one local currency, okay, for 1 to 1. But because I didn't know that, I gave them 10 of the touristic currency. That means that is $10. So you can imagine I bought 10 bananas for $10. So it was really, really sad. But in general, what I'm trying to say is, man, just be careful as you use this money. Try as much as possible to understand what I've told you. Google about it, try to know. And when you're here, when anybody says anything beyond 10, like food cost beyond 10, just know he's referring to the local currency. But you know, they are trying to tell you that so that you can pay them that money. You can pay them this other type of money. You can pay them this, which is equivalent to $1. And even there's a guy, after I left the restaurant, he paid 40 of these because he asked me how much should I pay, and when I asked them, they said 40, the same restaurant. But the good thing is, I went back to the restaurant, I went back to the lady who sold for me the bananas, and man, I was like, man, just give me my money back, you stole from me. And man, they felt ashamed and they gave me my money back, man. So that's why I'll end this video. And man, if you like the video, if it will help you, or if you think it's just information, maybe you have a friend who is coming to Cuba, or maybe one day you'll find yourself in Cuba, please give this video a like, share, to avoid this scam in Cuba. For now, I'm gonna say, man, you have to learn how to use this money. You have to learn how to use $1, and you have to learn how to use these local currencies right here. No, where is this local currency? Right here. Yeah, you just have to differentiate. This is the biggest scam in Cuba, the biggest. Cuba is very safe. I've not seen anything like anybody trying to steal from me or somebody trying to rob me, but this is the biggest scam in Cuba. This is the biggest scam in Cuba. I repeat again, this is the biggest scam in Cuba. Bye for now. I'll see you in my next one. Ciao.
All I need